Hey, after school parents, Master Shill here. I just wanted to drop a quick video and give you an update on some things that we're trying to implement in the back classroom. And I know some parents were completely on board and some parents were having a hard time with it, so I want to just kind of give you some context. First, I have to apologize. The implementation of the change was delayed. My mother took a fall and broke her hip and broke her arm. She's my primary caregiver for my dad, who has Parkinson's and dementia, and unfortunately it threw everything into a bit of chaos as I was trying to get them settled and get things taken care of. And my mom finally got to rehab today. So we were having a big problem in the back classroom. A lot of disruption, a lot of kids not acting the right way, and even the children that typically act the right way would start, including themselves in this negative behavior. So I told the staff to put kind of some really hard restrictions in place for a few days as we figured out a game plan moving forward. And one of the problems is circling around the laptops that we have in the back classroom that are for kids that have homework to do, legitimate homework, not just getting on there and playing academic games, but actual homework. And so we were trying to figure out a plan, and unfortunately it got delayed due to my family's situation going on, so I apologize. But we've got a game plan solidified to move forward. So for the kids that have actual homework on the laptops, they're going to have more than have access to do it. We were having the kids write some lines that wanted to get on, and a lot of times the kids that were wanting to get online were the ones that were not acting appropriately. Or if we were telling them it's time to get off, it was coming with a lot of attitude and just disrespect, which I can't have. In that back classroom, when they're coming off the mat, whether they're doing that before they get on their classes or after their classes, we have kids that have homework to do. And I don't want it being just a, kind of Animal House free-for-all, let's go. I want them having fun, but we also need to work on some academics, creative building strategy, and STEM stations. Most of our kids, since COVID happened, are about 18 to 24 months behind the development cycle where they should be at compared to pre-COVID standards. And we've been working with the kids to get caught up academically, emotionally, mentally, and socially. And so when we were having this big problem in the classrooms, the kids being disrespectful, causing disruptions, disrupting other kids, we did put kind of a hard shutdown on the activities that were going on in the back room until we can come up with a game plan. So for the kids that actually have homework to do on their computers or on the computers that we have, they will still have access to that. They won't be doing lines anymore, but they will have other work that they need to do in the back classroom. They can't come back there and be disruptive and things of that nature. It's just not a nurturing or learning environment for the kids that are really trying to get things done. If there's any questions about what we've implemented, the extra packets of work we've printed, the extra resources we've brought in to really kind of give them activities to do, and when they're done with all the academic side, they'll have access to the other things. It's just the electronic engagement that we're seeing a lot of negative behavior wrapped around it. And with these children being on computers all day long, we're seeing a lot of negative interaction when it comes to that. I know that it may not make everybody happy, and our goal is not to make anyone unhappy, but our goal is to make sure that the environment that we're providing here for the kids is an environment that they can grow within, they feel safe within, and that we can get things done while they're here. So if there's any questions about what we've done or the packets that we have or additional work you want them to do or shore up any area of their development that needs to be shored up, if they're good in math and say science but they need help in English or they need help in math, please let us know, because during this what we call non-physical development time, when they're not on the mat training in some form or fashion, then we'll have them do that. It's not a long process, but we have kids that are fighting us from minute one when we're saying, hey, we're going to do this first because we need a little bit of time, or we're going to read for 5 or 10 minutes. And it's been a big fight. And so I need your help reinforcing at home about expectations of behavior, expectations of what's going on in the classroom, And I know from personal experience from doing this for the past 35 years that if they're acting that way here, a lot of them are acting the same way in classroom at school. And we're trying to give them the skill sets to help them be productive, successful members of society. So if there's any questions, please let me know. I am still dealing with my parents and will be moving forward, but I've set things up to be more readily available and to help the children out. We really appreciate you guys giving us the opportunity to be a part of your child's development. We take that with very serious responsibility and want to make sure that we're doing things the right way. And we're not going to make everybody happy, unfortunately. And the children may be upset that we're not letting them do something that they really want to do. And I promise you that I put written work in front of them or I put a computer in front of them to play games, we all know what choice they're going to make. And the computers and being on the laptops is not always the best choice. But if they actually have homework to do, they're going to be doing it. If there's any questions, please let me know. Give me a call or email me here at info@peakcedarpark.com. I look forward to seeing you guys soon, and thank you so much for your time today. Master Scholl signing off. Bye-bye.